I don't know about you, but I want really long hair. And if you've been following along my Rooted Growth 6 months hair growth series, you will know that I am documenting everything while I'm on waist length hair by the end of the year. And I'm looking forward to you joining me because this is my favorite part of this series because it's where I will be discussing the ritual aspect of my hair growth series. Hi, if you're new here, my name is JL and I create content focused on Ayurvedic hair care, intentional routines, and healthy growth practices for fine, low porosity type 4 hair. And if you've been struggling to grow your hair and you've tried all of the tutorials, all of the products, and all of the recommendations, and nothing seems to work, this may be the series for you. We've come to my favorite part of the series. I've broken this series down into 4 parts. Awareness, which we just did 2 videos on. If you haven't seen those, I will leave it in the card thingy up here. I'm not sure what that's called, but I'll leave it up here. And I share with how understanding your hair leads to better growth of your hair. But now we're in my favorite part, which is the rituals aspect. That is where I replace routines with the rituals. And I don't want it to sound a bit like woo woo or like, oh, like it's like a ritual. A ritual is something that you value, whereas a routine is something that you just do. A ritual creates connection. It is something that you incorporate into your lifestyle. And because of that, I choose to use the word ritual instead of routine because it's where I get to understand my hair better. It's where I get to, connect with my strands and connect with my scalp. And because of that, that's why I've termed it the ritual part of this series. And it's where I will be sharing everything that I do from my wash day routine to my weekly maintenance. But more specifically, we're going to be focusing on the products that I use. We're going to be focusing on the types of Ayurvedic herbs that I love, why I love those herbs. We're also going to be looking at some techniques that I've been using to keep my hair flourishing and looking the best that it's been looking since I've been a natural. I have been a natural for almost 15 years now, and it hasn't been until these past few years that I've started to see significant growth and significant thriving of my hair. And that is because I intentionally chose the route of understanding my hair, creating rituals that my hair love, being consistent, and ultimately seeing growth of my hair. And I wanted to create this series so that you can benefit from just incorporating a few of these things to your routine. If you have fine, low porosity type 4 hair, this is the series for you. One of the biggest mistakes people make is creating routines that are not easy to maintain. And although routines are something that you do, creating a ritual makes it a bit more intertwined with your lifestyle and you value it more. So, in this part of the series, I will be sharing with you why creating a ritual instead of a mundane routine will give you the results that you have been hoping to achieve. Now, don't get me wrong, routines do give you the results that you're aiming for, reaching for, aspiring to. However, I find that by making my routines into a ritual, it has done something completely different between the relationship that I have with myself and my hair. I have found that my hair flourishes more, it looks much more healthy, my hair looks much more fuller, and I feel like because I'm loving my hair is loving me back. And I have credited that to the rituals that I have been doing for the past 2, 3 years. Since our goal isn't perfection, our goal is sustainability, developing a ritual that you become in tune with allows you to become more intertwined with your strands and the scalp of your hair. And this in turn leads to better results for the ultimate goal, which is hair growth and hair health. For instance, my wash day rhythm is every 10 days. And if I'm really busy, I take it to every 14, I take it to 14 days. My ritual goes so I pre poo, I cleanse, I deep condition, I do a tea rinse, moisturize, seal, then protect. Our hair is a part of our identity, a part of our image, and how we care for it speaks volumes. And I do believe by creating a rooted ritual, intentionally focus on caring for your fine, low porosity type 4 hair, you will reap the rewards of health and growth. To help you with creating this ritual, I created the Rooted Ritual Growth Tracker. This is a tracker for you to understand and connect with your hair. You can click the link in the description so you can download it for free and start creating an intentional ritual with your fine, low porosity type 4 hair. Most people underestimate what 6 weeks, 3 months, or even 6 months can do while being consistent with your hair. Healthy habits compound. Small actions repeated over time builds visible results. Consistency may look boring, but by turning that routine into a ritual and being consistent with that ritual, consistently, consistently, consistency completely transforms your hair into the best that it's ever been. And I can attest to that because I live it every single day. Until next time, stay rooted, stay consistent, stay growing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.